The king of games is only as good as his best cards. I'm Ashley with WatchMojo, and these are the top 10 monsters in Yugimoto's deck.
And look at the sweet prize I won.
For this list, we'll be ranking the most powerful and iconic monsters wielded by Yugi, and by extension, the Pharaoh Atem and Yami. And once you're finished with this video, why not head over to my Twitter at AshJBow and let me know which your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh monster is.
His name is Marshmallow, and when he's attacked, you lose 1,000 points! And as an added bonus, he can't be destroyed in battle!
Number 10, Magician of Black Chaos. Kicking off this list is the spellcaster that helped Yugi defeat Pegasus once and for all, the Magician of Black Chaos, a darker, sleeker, and unquestionably chaotic incarnation of the original Dark Magician.
But not before his final courageous act set the stage for the greatest magician in all of Duel Monsters. And with the Magician of Black Chaos, I will avenge my fallen friend.
In addition to being a ritual monster, which was still a new concept at the time, this sorcerer packs a wallop with 2,800 attack points and its unstoppable Chaos Scepter Blast attack, more than enough to put an end to Pegasus's Shadow Duel and win the Duelist Kingdom tournament.
Attack, Magician! With Chaos Scepter Blast!
While not used as often afterward, it still served as a small sample of the firepower lying in the King of Games' deck.
Magician of Black Chaos! Destroy his face-down monster!
Number 9, Gandora, the Dragon of Destruction. This dragon was a latecomer to Yugi's deck, having debuted in the final season, but when Gandora made its epic debut, it did not disappoint.
Gandora, the Dragon of Destruction!
Along with being fierce to look at, Gandora has the destructive ability to destroy and banish any other monsters on the field in exchange for half of its owner's life points. It then sends itself to the graveyard after finishing its grisly task. Whether by clearing out the playing field of other monsters or destroying itself, Gandora definitely lives up to its title as Dragon of Destruction, and it earns extra points for triggering the event that helped Yugi defeat Yami Bakura once and for all.
Boundless Giga Rays!
Number 8, Summon Skull. Back in Season 1, when duelists could summon normal high-level monsters on a whim, Yugi could easily dish out this demonic heavy hitter, the Summon Skull.
Summon Skull! Lightning Strike!
With its deadly Lightning Strike attack, it can fry anything in its path, as Weevil Underwood and the Paradox Brothers learned the hard way. When the stakes are even higher, it can fuse with Joey's iconic Red Eyes Black Dragon to form the unstoppable Black Skull Dragon, the perfect symbol of the two best friends working as one.
You now face
The Supreme Black Skull Dragon!
Sadly, Summon Skull wasn't used as frequently as it used to be, but it was always in Yugi's deck whenever he needed an electrifying ace up his sleeve. Number 7, Valkyrion, the Magna Warrior. Among Yugi's new monster cards during Battle City were the 3 Magna Warriors, Alpha, Beta, and Gamma. They pack a punch on their own, but when Yugi tributes all 3, they come together to form the combatant with 3 times the power, Valkyrion, the Magna Warrior.
Ugh, what is that? Behold, Valkyrion, the Magna Warrior!
With over 3,000 attack and defense points, this warrior is an unbeatable fighting machine. However, should the need arise, Yugi can always tribute Valkyrion to bring his Magnet Warriors back.
Valkyrion, disassemble!
That doesn't sound like a helpful ability at first, but with the right card combination, this technique could be the key to bringing down 3 of the mightiest monsters in Duel Monsters history. Number 6, Exodia the Forbidden One. As if Yugi wasn't called a cheater enough without possessing an instant win strategy. In the series, during his very first duel with Kaiba, Yugi miraculously manages to assemble all 5 pieces of the legendary Exodia the Forbidden One.
Exodia! It's not possible!
If anyone were to possess all 5 Exodia cards in their hand, a feat that so few have successfully pulled off, victory is instantly claimed.
Exodia! Obliterate!
Realizing the danger these cards possess, the sneaky Weevil Underwood tosses them overboard, rendering Yugi unable to wield Exodia's power anymore.
Say goodbye to Exodia!
While he can't one-hit KO opponents with the Forbidden One anymore, Yugi can still use all that he's learned to exploit its weaknesses on other Exodia duelists.
Oh no! My Exodia heads are gone.
Number 5, Buster Blader. Another contender of Yugi's during the Battle City arc was the mighty Buster Blader, basically the ultimate Dragon Slayer.
Destroy his revival gem! Your monster's been splattered!
This mighty swordsman gains 500 attack points for every dragon on the opponent's side of the field and graveyard. So naturally, this card would be Seto Kaiba's worst nightmare, considering his blue eyes fetish. While Buster Blader's a heavy hitter on its own, its power only grows when it fuses with its partner, Yugi's Dark Magician, to form Dark Paladin, the ultimate magical swordsman, which ultimately helped Yugi land a spot in the Battle City finals by wiping out Kaiba's Blue Eyes White Dragons.
Dark Paladin attack!
Number 4, Kuriboh. While Yugi's little Kuriboh is not a powerhouse in terms of attack or defense, it has a few handy tricks up its sleeve. If it's in Yugi's hand when his opponent attacks, he can discard Kuriboh to stop the attack. Add to it with the Multiply Magic card, Yugi can summon a whole wall of Kuribohs to protect his life points.
That's right. You can't take my remaining life points away, Kaiba, until you wipe out all the Kuriboh.
The anime also gave Kuriboh one last sneaky little trick. If it comes in contact with a monster, it explodes, taking its enemy with it.
Kuriboh self-destruct on contact with the enemy!
In a way, Kuriboh is almost like an extension of little Yugi himself. Small and gentle in personality, but always ready for a fight even with the odds against him.
Hold on! My wall of Kuribohs will protect me!
Number 3, Dark Magician Girl. Unquestionably one of the game's most iconic monsters is the alluring apprentice of the OG Dark Magician, the Dark Magician Girl. She may be a cutie, but she packs a nasty punch, whether by gaining 300 attack points for every Dark Magician in the graveyard, or by fighting alongside her master to add twice the magical firepower.
Destroy every one of his monsters with Dark Burning Attack!
It's been shown that her connection to Yugi is deeper than a mere monster card. It was her dueling spirit that helped guide him during the Waking the Dragon arc, and it also helps that she is pretty much the reincarnation of Atem's childhood friend Magna, who vowed to become a great sorcerer. Needless to say, she got a wish.
Oh, Mana, what are you doing?
Number 2, the Egyptian God cards. Behold, 3 of the most powerful monsters in Duel Monsters history, and the plot elements of the whole Battle City arc: Slifer the Sky Dragon, Obelisk the Tormentor, and the Winged Dragon of Ra.
He played all 3 Egyptian gods at once!
Yugi, the true test will now begin!
Modeled after ancient Egyptian beasts, when these 3 were created, they were too powerful to mass produce, so only one of each card was made, and only certain duelists could harness their incredible power. Of course, by the end of the tournament, Yugi ended up with all 3.
Come on, Marek, you're the expert here. What's their weakness?
Well, individually they have drawbacks, but when all 3 are together, they're practically indestructible.
Thanks to their divine special abilities, each Egyptian god is nearly impossible to defeat on their own without some creative strategy. But once they're united, it takes a miracle to smite all 3.
You've allowed me to assemble the 3 strongest and most feared creatures in Duel Monsters, Kaiba. A foolish mistake.
Before we unveil Yugi's #1 beast, here are a few honorable mentions.
Game over. Now, Blackluster Soldier! Chaos Blade attack!
All right, Silent Magician! Attack his life points directly!
Not quite at the end yet, almost there though. Just be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Alright, back to business. #1, Dark Magician. No matter how many monsters he switches in and out of his deck, Yugi always makes room for his favorite monster of all, the Dark Magician.
Dark Magician! Attack! Your Judgman falls!
This mighty spellcaster has come in many shapes and sizes, from the mighty Dark Magician Knight to the wise Dark Sage, and so on. But it consistently remains the mighty sorcerer that commands respect.
With a direct attack on his life points!
It's safe to say that this wizard's loyalty to Yugi is unmatched. He served the pharaoh in ancient Egypt as Mahad, and he continues to serve the modern-day king of games as one of the most iconic magicians and monster cards in all of Duel Monsters and Yugioh, both inside and outside of the anime.
Dark Magic Attack!
So which duelist do you think we should look at next? Maybe Seto Kaiba? Let us know in the comments below, maybe check out this other video, and subscribe to WatchMojo.